We'll start front right with Gerald.
Hey Jalen, Joe Bourget, PHNX Sports. Good to see you again. I was just curious after getting your first summer league under your belt and then getting to play with Kevin Durant, who I know is someone that you've always looked up to. Just what have you been able to take from these off-season experiences?
It's been obviously an invaluable experience getting to be every single day, like going up and playing with Kevin. It's just awesome to see where your work can get you. Like, just my journey has been crazy, and to be alongside like every single day with who I consider the best player to ever play this game is surreal. And just to be able to pick his brain, learn from him, learn from the other vets, it's honestly a blessing.
What are one or two things that he's done since you've been in the runs or whatever, and you're like, God, that's why he is who he is?
Just when he gets to that midi, I mean, there's not really much that can be done. I got my fair share of that. He was coming down in transition one time, and I'm right there. I'm playing great defense, the best defense I possibly could have played, and I mean, I turned around, watched it go in. It was like you just got to roll with the punches. That's just what comes with a guy like Kevin.
In that process that you're describing, we've watched really good defenders like yourself defend Kevin, and they get frustrated after it goes in. They turn to like, how did it go in? But can practicing against a guy like that kind of teach you that, like, and this as a defender, like it's just going to go in sometimes, right?
No, absolutely. Especially with a guy like that, iron sharpens iron. Like, you challenging him is going to make him better, and him challenging you is going to make me better, So just use those opportunities for reps and just to help me out, because if I can get a stop on KD, then that means I can get a stop on a lot of other players as well. So, just iron sharpens iron.
The league has become a lot about players like you, 6'7", 6'9" guys shooting threes, playing some defense. There's an opening for that on this position with you and Ryan both. Is that encouraging as a young player to come into a spot and know like there's an opening for what you do?
Nah, absolutely, it definitely is. But at the same time, you got to stay in the present. You can't really look forward to stuff like that in this business. You just gotta control what you can control every single day. Preparation and opportunity. When preparation meets opportunity, that's when success happens. So just taking the steps every single day to be the best basketball player and best man that I can be.
Brendan Malburn, City Sports. Even more so than KD, there's a lot of veterans on this team who have done a lot, accomplished a lot in their NBA careers. What has that meant for you coming into the NBA to be around a team like that and learn from all of them?
It's like I said, it's a blessing, to be sharing a locker room with guys that I grew up literally watching on my TV every single night. It still doesn't feel real almost, but just having the courage to ask those guys like the tough questions, what's it like being on the road away from your family for 2 weeks at a time, like just little things like that, just free game, it's invaluable knowledge to have, especially this early.
Alex and Burn City Sports. So you're obviously coming in here and you're going to be playing with Bradley Beal. How excited are you going to be playing with somebody like that and the skill level that he presents?
Man, Brad, it's funny because he was like my favorite player to use on 2K, like forever. So it's just funny, just seeing him in real life in person up close. Just seeing how he works, how he prepares, it's honestly free game. Like, you can just learn by observing or you can learn by asking questions. And right now I'm just trying to do a little bit of both.
Jalen, watching you at Baylor and in Summer League, you're a guy that can get your three-point shot off pretty quickly, even though there's a contest. You don't need a lot of space. I'm just curious, is that something that you work on in terms of, it feels like you always have your hands ready, your knees bent, you're ready to get into your shot. Is that something you work on or just something that kind of developed naturally?
I wouldn't say, yeah, it's something that I definitely work on. Like, it's when you're getting up shots in the gym by yourself, a coach passing you the ball, you're working on game speed, like game reps, catching it, not dipping it, like you said, getting the ball off quick. But I'd say it's more so natural. It's just something that my dad's kind of preached to me since I was probably in 4th, 5th grade. Just get that thing off, let it fly, hands ready to shoot, give the passer an angle to hit you, and knock it down when it comes to you.
All right, thanks, Jalen.
Sure. Thank y'all.